Um, Unfortunately, it's gonna just be me hosting the meeting because Miss Casey's out sick. So hopefully she gets better soon. But yeah, we'll officially start the meeting at 3:35 and just wait for people to come in. So how was everyone's day, weekend? Did anyone do anything interesting? I know I did. I got a turtle randomly one day while walking down Chinatown. We got him a tank and everything, but it was just so random. We named him Matcha, yeah, because we didn't know the gender when we bought him, but now we do, to him. But yeah, now we have a turtle named Matcha.
You bought a turtle? Nice.
Oh my gosh. I swear, I vowed to never own any aquatic pets after my fish died when I was in elementary school, but here we go again. I mean, turtles live up to 20 years, don't they? So
some do. I'm not too sure.
the one I got, red-eared sliders, they live up to 10 years, I believe.
Oh.
But they get as big. Okay, I didn't know this when we bought it because I wasn't the one who wanted it. It was my younger sister, and I just went along with it. But I researched, and they get to the size of a dinner plate, this big. And that's huge. I did not know that.
Tiff, I just Googled it and their average lifespan is 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it depends on the species and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It depends on the species because there's pond turtles that live longer.
Oh, the one I have is a red-eared slider. So its ears are red. Reddish brown. But I swear it's so small. It's this small right now.
It's gonna grow.
Well, the females are larger than the males, and they typically live between 20 and 30 years.
Oh my god.
Although some individuals have lived for more than 40. Their life expectancy is shorter when they're held in captivity.
I should free mine. Take a trip to but I mean I already bought a tank for it and everything. And it's low-key expensive because we had to get a basking lamp and then a filter and the tank itself. That already costs $50. But he says her grandpa's turtle is 40 years old. That's crazy. Whoa. Wait, how big is your grandpa's turtle? Heap. Is it around like this size, kind of ish? Okay. It's 3:35, so I guess we'll start the meeting. Let's start the meeting with how everyone's doing. So I'm guessing everyone's doing good, a little shy since there's mostly black screens. We'll start. I feel like we should always start our meetings with book recommendations. I don't know why. But any book recommendations to anyone? Anyone read any recent books except for Dune? Nope. Okay, awesome. I'll let Olivia take it over from here.
All right, so this is gonna be our last book discussion for Dune, unfortunately, but it is a pretty big series and kind of a big deal in like the sci-fi world and stuff. So this is just book one. I'm not too sure how many books are in the series in total. Like 5, 3, 5. Not too sure, but book one, I think it's mostly like world building, and I thought like the complicated names and stuff were gonna die down, but then they introduced more characters, like Paul's dad and like some other like servants and stuff. So and there's like more terms, but it's nice because I forgot what you call it, the appendix, right? Yeah, there's like there's 4, and then there's a character list and like terms dictionary-ish list. So there's 4 appendix, and I mean the way that they're written are like informal, but I wasn't expecting them to be kind of like a separate tiny short story-ish, like
Yeah, the
ecology of Dune. Yeah.
The appendix made it feel like a more complicated world. I don't know, like I've never read a book so put together, if that's
Yeah, it's crazy because there's so many terms and characters.
Yeah, and like how they specify each detail, it's really crazy.
Yeah, like the planet.
I know,
what
it's like
kind
a
of
world of its
life
own.
it has in it, and like how's the air, how's the weather, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like fantasy books, there's some like world building, right? But this is like complete different planet and like a lot of stuff going on. So I guess books like that makes it more rewarding when you're rereading it, because you're like, oh, I didn't notice that before. Now I notice these. So not too sure if everyone finished the book, so not gonna like put out too many major spoilers and stuff. But as like after what we talked about last time, the Reverend Mother, she gives Paul a test, and now that the test is over, there's I guess I'm not too sure exactly. It's still kind of confusing to me, but there's a like assassination death threat towards Paul, even though Paul and like Reverend Mother and Jessica, there's like a prophecy that his dad is going to be killed instead. Since they're like a lord, since his dad is a lord and he holds like a political-ish position and like a planet. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and like when I was reading it, I was getting a little bit lost. Like one interesting thing I noticed as the story went on is that the story doesn't exactly hyper focus on Paul as the main character. Like Paul did this, Paul did that, but instead there's also like parts about his mom and like with her thoughts and stuff, and like perspectives from other characters as well. So back to like their situation. So it is already prophesied that Paul's dad is going to die and their house is going to fall and end. So when his dad received the kind of like a tip on Paul's assassination, I was like, is he getting lured in and trapped, or is that what's gonna happen? And so I don't know, what did you guys think about it? Anyone? Anyone have a better understanding of it than me, possibly?
I don't think I have a better understanding, but I agree that it was just like really cool the way they like the author world built everything, especially because like it's already really hard to make a character, but to build just like this entire really deep world, like so many structures, like so many different factions and everything, and it was just really cool to see, and also to see like the attempts, like all the different minor things, like just our weapons, and like the way assassinations are done, and like basic training and all that you like get from it. It's just really cool to read all of that.
Yeah, like there's so much going on. I kind of want to go back and reread it, try to understand it a little bit more.
Yeah, because when you read it at first, without flipping back to the appendix, you're just like, wait, what is this? What was this again? Especially if you stop like reading the book for a period of time. Like, let's just say you finished halfway through the book on Monday, and then you pick it up where you pick where you left off Friday. You're just like, wait, what's going on?
Right? Like, who's this? Is this a character name or like?
Yeah. I got confused a lot of the times on that. Like, I swear.
It's also nice because it's a PDF and you can just word search like, okay, who's this? What did they do again?
Yeah, I remember a couple times I confused these like places with characters. I don't know. It was weird. It's crazy. But yeah, David Perez says the book was meh. Does anyone else have any thoughts on it? Anyone else?
Anything that stood out to you or like caught your attention? Because there's one thing that was like bothering me a bit.
What was bothering you?
So they keep on, so Reverend Mother, like all these people keep on saying like Jessica should have had a girl instead of a boy. So I was wondering, like, is people usually can't control whether they give, like, whether they'll have a boy or a girl, right? So it's like, can they control it? Is it? It's so weird because
that part made me wonder a lot too.
Yeah, it's like the way that they're so sure about it makes me think like, how is it controllable? Why are they like so hyper focused on it? Maybe we'll find out later.
David didn't really get the book. Yeah, I think you have to like go back a lot of times and reread some stuff
Mm-hmm.
and like build connections. Like this is probably a book. Aren't they making a movie on it?
They've made a movie before, but they're remaking it. And it's okay, it was like released in September last year, but then it was like a HBO exclusive for a while, and then they took it off. It's kind of weird. Yeah.
Maybe it didn't do that well.
I heard they're releasing it to theaters, but people can't go and watch it in theaters. So
that's so weird.
Yeah, maybe we'll get some more news of it. But the reviews weren't very good. The reviews were like 1 star, 2 star.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There is the hold up, where was it? 1984 version. But that's like a pretty old version if anyone wants to watch that one. I think we could probably find a copy of it.
We'll try.
Yeah, we'll try and get our hands on the old version. Thumbs up if any of you guys want to see the movie. Reaction, thumbs up. Anyone? No, not really. Only Olivia. Oh, someone else is coming. Okay, what are others' thoughts on it? Like, I know David doesn't really get it and thought the book was okay. Anyone else have any thoughts on the book? Olivia, did you really like the book?
I enjoy it. I might go back and reread it, and then if I'm still really interested, I'll check out the other books.
What would you rate it out of 5 stars?
Out of 5 stars? I think I would rate it 3 so far, because it is a little bit dry in the beginning because all the like world building and stuff. There's not a lot of action and stuff going on, I guess.
Yeah, definitely agree. 3 out of 5 stars. Bahi says it's a complicated book. There's still a lot unexplained. Yeah, I'll go on to that, but anyone else have any ratings or thoughts on the book? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, so for Bahi, I think you could a lot more will be because this is a series, I believe, and then you could probably find out more, or the story continues in the next book called Dune Messiah, which is a very interesting name. But yeah, if you guys want to read the next book, it's called Dune Messiah by Frank Herbert. And then there's a total of 8 books in the series. That's a lot.
There's 8? Wait.
Yeah, I believe so, right?
I thought it was 3.
Or 6 books? Wait. I don't know, because all of them are called Dune, like Children of Dune, God Emperor of Dune, Heretics of Dune, Chapter House Dune, Hunters of Dune, Sandworms of Dune. Oh wait, no, I think it's a 6-book series and the last 2 are another series, maybe. I have no idea. But yeah, next book, the next book in the series is Dune Messiah. Check it out if you're interested in the series. And I guess that's it for our discussion. Anyone else want to add anything onto the discussion? Olivia, do you want to add anything else?
So there is 8 books, but the last 2 are written by someone else with the same last name.
Oh, maybe a family member.
Yeah.
Possibly. Oh, that's
fairly new, actually.
It's written by his son.
Oh.
That's cool. But yeah, if no one else has any other thoughts, we'll move on to announcements and the rest of the meeting. So about a couple people voted on the survey and it's closed now, so if you didn't vote, you can't vote anymore. But the results were that we're reading 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lippincott, if I'm saying that correctly. It's a romance novel, and I have this book trailer here. It's also a movie, so you guys probably, maybe some of you have seen the movie. Like, thumbs up if you've seen the movie. 5 Feet Apart. I know I have. It's a really good movie. The movie is really good. I was so excited to read. I'm so excited to read the book. But it looks like about only 3 of us have. But yeah, it's made into a motion picture, so we're definitely watching the movie after we read the book. But yeah, I found a book trailer kind of based on the movie. But here, let me just show it to you guys really quick. Screen share. Oh, wait, is this the... No, it's this one. Okay. You guys can hear this, right?
People with CF aren't supposed to get within 6 feet because we could end up catching each other's bacteria. You follow. I always do. He's black and blue. I will stay. I will stay. 6 feet at all times. You both know the rules. We'll make the sound like lovers do. I'll leave my hands out in the dark and wait for yours to until I can wait for you. I'll wait for you. I'm not giving up, no day. Even when I'm down my last breath, even when it seems to be late, so don't give up. Give up. I'm not giving up, no day. I think you're beautiful, brave. Perfection, and you can kiss me long as goodbye. This whole time I've been living for my treatment instead of doing my treatment so that I can live. And I want to live.
Yeah, so that's the gist, I guess. There's not a lot of info on that, but I'm guessing most of you have read the summary, hopefully, since most of our club voted in the surveys. So hopefully you read the summary. If you haven't, you could just I'll put a link to it on our Discord, and I'll also post up a reading schedule. But as of right now, we'll be reading 5 Feet Apart. Yay! Our new book, romance. Our first romance novel, I think we've read, because we've read mostly fantasy and sci-fi, if I'm right. So this would be our first romance novel. So hopefully everyone likes it. I guess that's the end of the meeting. Yeah, no more announcements. Miss Casey says hi. So yeah. Other than that, I guess meeting adjourned. Don't forget to check out Discord for the reading schedule if you need one, and then I'll link the summary if you have not read the summary on Discord, and I'll also link the PDF. But other than that, happy reading, everyone, and yeah, good luck on the rest of February. I know it's been really busy recently with January, February also. It's been a rush. But other than that, thank you so much for attending the meeting and hope everyone has a good day. Bye.